Automated personality screening and ranking using natural language processing and structured models. This is like making this presentation like a summary to the actual concept paper of the same title. By names of Ashad Zaya, Precious at Macquarie University in Computer Science. We're going to talk about the problem to be addressed. Cultural data are still an important standard document and a decision element in elevating the life journeys and human personalities of candidates. The problem comes when employers are passing through the analysis this CV or analyzing the CV documents of different candidates to get those with the right qualifications of the job vacancies available. This becomes hectic and tiresome to analyze all the documents since they tend to be very many. Here I'm going to talk about like a literature survey, like what I try to read. According to these writers, I may not talk the names very well because it's not that good to pronounce them. According to them, they had recommended for a framework that was proposed to track the issue of the data overburden, like broadly applied in the numerous space, like the process of like reading through like manually. Though the occupation recommended frameworks for the gig selecting area have risen and delighted in dangerous development ongoing many years since like the technology by then it wasn't like that good favoring it. The next one also proposed the task which will sort all the CVs as indicated by the necessities of the organization and afterward forward them to the particular sorter for additional enlisting or shortlisting interaction utilizing man-made reasoning innovation or AI. The significance of the project for the project, it's like to reduce like the tedious work, for the manual cycle, like reading, passing through the heavy load of like documents, so it is to ease like the process. Yeah. Project scope, I'm going to talk about like what may like take place about it, like while developing it. The CV screening and positioning instrument endeavored to smooth out the tedious course of figuring out CVs to track down qualified candidates. The AI used to take 3 unique strategies to be specific, finding the interfacing with the ability inside no time, determining the best candidates equipped, and also like we're also going to pass through like some algorithms that we may choose, like the natural language processing, the robotized AI calculations, screening, and also the KKN, which is under the unsupervised supervised machine learning, and also the XGBot AI calculations, which is an algorithm. The objectives of the project are like to smoothen like for the supervisors as they are like selection like for the candidates, and also like distinguish the possible best fit applicants at scale, and also kind of like to reduce on the time wasting. The hypothesis, what I may call assumptions, we are going to assume that the model is able to interpret the language used by the humans as we are able to train it the common words used by the people. The model is also able to compare the different skills and interests so as to be able to allocate a suitable job to the candidates or applicants. I'm also going to briefly talk about the data set description. We are going to be using a resume data set, that's the name. And also under the data set, there are some filters that it passes like to do its work, like training the model. Tokenization, lemmatization, frequency distribution, and the word cloud generation. For more details, can check the concept paper. The methodology, I'm going to talk about like using the natural language processing, the AI calculations for screening, the KN like that for the finding the nearest neighbor or like for the best fit applicants, and also a 2-level stacked model containing a multitude of calculations which is going to be developed and helps like on foreseeing the explicit work profiles, so that we can like kind of get the best fit like candidates. In conclusion, for this CV, like I can call it a scanner. It is like it's incredible in ways of scanning a huge pool of CVs all at once and able to get the best qualified team of workers. Here are the references. These are some of the other conference papers or like documents where I read from and obtained the information. For more information, you can try to cross-check to prove whether they are right. Yeah. Thank you for listening.